Alright, here's the video review for Fans Hobby MB-17A GALVA-TYRANNO. GALVA-TYRANNO, a repaint of their MB-17 Meg-Tyranno, their Armada Megatron. The Galvatron repaint with the tank in white and pink and purple and pinkish, maroonish, raspberry, puree-ish colors, along with some darker purples, some lighter purples, some silvers, and that off-white and some navy blues, some kind of dark blues here on the side. It is a straight repaint of the previous version, so we're not going to get too in-depth into all of the little features and things. I haven't put the batteries in it for all the light-up features yet, just because I don't have enough batteries right now. But anyway, he does have the rotating turret. You can rotate this and make it pom-pom, I think is what they used to call it. But it can move up and down. It will light up when you push it, again, just like on the original. I just, again, not doing it here because it's the same LED effect. Has all of the same little features that pop up. You've got a little pop-up mini-con interaction points. A little pop-up firing stand right over here. It opens up like that. You got a little ramp here that flips forward. You can launch little aerial mini-cons off of that. This little panel right here flips up, and inside here is a little grappling claw, which you can extend and plug into any of the access ports on the figure. That goes right in there. Back here, lift this up, this down, opens up a little grapple claw. You can have a little vehicle here and then a little claw to grab it to trap enemy minicons. Snap that right in there. Back over here, actually let's go ahead and get in the back. We'll just do a rotational. Use a little storage bin / ramp where this version of Leader 1 stores. Little vehicle mode. Come on, slap those panels back together. Over here we got a little launcher, flips out. A little panel here. Actually, before this flips out, you got to flip this panel up here. Widens the ramp a little bit. And you can open this up. There's a little spring. It's not super powerful, but if you have a decently rolling thing, you can kind of put it, and you can launch it off the ramp. Like that. You got that little thing. And then right here you've got a little gun that attaches to, I actually should have done it when I did this up. It can attach right to the front of this little defensive platform. So there's a weapon there on that side. So a lot of cool little built-in devices, hidden gimmicks in the tank itself. Still got the rubber treads here, the free-rolling rubber treads, which work smoothly. They're nice and soft. You just get a shot underneath. And you can kind of basically see the transformation there. But again, if you've played with the original, you know what that's going to do. So yeah, there it is in tank mode. Turret turns. This ratchets up and down. And you got the pom-pom. There's also if you open up this little panel, you can have a little handle for a mini-con to sit over here. Pops this little launcher out. And this button right here will fire 2 very small missiles if you wish. There we go. Close that back up and close that up, and that locks it into place. But yeah, get this to pop up, you just open that, and this spring loads forward to the place. This little piece of rubber right here, so it doesn't clack. It actually kind of thumps softly against this rubber pad, which is nice. Transformation is the same as it was previously. You just want to kind of get these pieces right here detached, and then these panels will flip up like that. Fold this panel. There's a small panel that folds in like that. This panel folds up into the arm itself. I guess the shoulder pad. Oh, I popped off one of his horns, but that's okay. We'll fix that in a minute. Put this panel up. Fold that in. Put that panel up that way. And you come up here. These panels right here come off. You can see there's his head. He does have replaceable earpieces, again, just like the original did. Snap that back into place. Open that up. We'll mess with those when we get into some more clearance up here. Start rotating these around. We can flip these panels up. But yeah, just start flipping up panels, holding them all away to clear up this part. And back here on the legs, go ahead and pop those apart. Open up these panels right here. And you can see how the knee ratchets here come out and down like that, and then these panels, the feet lift up, rotate around like this, and they'll fold down into the tread. That part comes out like that. The toe, flip this panel right here up and around like that, and then that will let the toe come forward. You just flatten that up against the tread there. Same on this foot again. Just lift it up a little bit, rotate it around like that, fold this flat against the tread, flip this panel right here up and around, flip the toes up. And these panels, you can see the cutout. This panel folds over like that, and it's going to fit right in this hollow slot. Fold that closed. This panel, you just saw, this kind of folds flat like that. Actually, I think this goes in first. Fold this panel up, fold that in, then fold this panel over it, and then the leg is transformed. And same over here. Fold this panel around, fold that panel down and around, fold this panel all the way in, fold it up. You see there's some nice picked out detailing. It's a shame you only see this, you can kind of see it in the bay in tank mode and then as you're transforming it, but it's a lot more clear as you're transforming it, but then it just gets hidden away. But neat that they did it anyway. The Tampo printed on there. Then stand his legs up. And then on the upper body up here, go ahead and turn them around. Take the arms, just they pull out, straight out like this from the body, and then rotate out to the side. And then the shoulder pieces extend out a little further. You can go ahead and lift these up. And they're dual hinge here. The treads, let's see, we get this a little higher up here. He's very tall, and the shoulder treads make him super tall. Then snap these all the way back. They should click into place like that, and like that. These panels right here fold down to the side, and this piece comes out, lifts out like that, and you rotate them around at the waist there. So his legs face forward. Your arms come down, rotate out, rotate the fists down like that. It's got posable fingers, thumb comes up. We'll rotate the hands around. There we go. So they're straight. They basically open, you can leave them like this for alt mode, but opening them up like that puts them to the side of the bay so you've got more room in that storage bay. Then here, we'll go ahead and fold this chest piece down, open up these panels right here, slide it up, and snap it into place. Or clip it into place there. There we go. And then these panels on this dual hinge, you kind of rotate them back. You rotate the head as well. Give these the clearance. You want to fold this triangle panel down like that, and then there's a cutout here that goes over the hinge. And you can fold that all the way down against the shoulder. Same on this side. Push it, kind of bring it up and back so it's got clearance. Push it in past the head, and then you'll see that cutout will go right over that hinge, and that piece folds down flat like that. You just fold that flat against his shoulders. He has the button on his head. Again, he does have light up LED eyes, which we'll point out. I'll show you on the other one. But yeah, there he is. I have not put Decepticon symbols on his shoulders yet. This piece you can rotate so it comes down a little lower like that on his back. You can rotate it up a couple different ways. Just put it where you want it. That panel should not come off, but it's friction held on. So right, just like that. Come on. There we go. Clip into its holes. There we go. And then you lift up his arm, and you can bring the cannon forward. Cannon forward will still, as you rotate this, will still do the little pom-pom effect there as you rotate it and light up. There we go. You can also bring this whole piece assembly around to the front. You can get this here. There we go. You kind of rotate, or rotate everything else around to the back, really. But you can get this up here. flip it around, fold it up onto his chest, rotate him around the waist again, and then have this point straight forward. That was, I believe, how you attached a tidal wave to him on the old original toy. It's a ridiculous way of doing it when you've already got the giant cannon coming off the side, but you can give him his forward-facing cannon. And if you do this with the batteries in, it will auto-lock the LED on, so just be aware of that. But yeah, go ahead and rotate him back around here. Bring this down so it's low, so we can flip the upper body around over. There we go. And tuck everything square away back on his back. Raise this up and push it forward. Again, you pull that cannon up too high. It's nice that it is designed to flip up so it doesn't break, but it does get a little annoying sometimes. You can fold that back around. He's got a little handle here so you can get his arm to pose and grab it. So it looks like he's actually manning the cannon there like that. He's got a couple flip out blades on either hand. Again, if you played with the original the MB-17 standard release, you know all the features here. He does have Leader 1, which we haven't showed off yet. Here's his vehicle mode. He's kind of bring his arms forward out of this little cape pieces. They're not really cape pieces, but it's the easiest way to describe these little kind of shoulder pauldron thingies. Flip the cannons up into his legs. And you can open up this. You don't have to turn his head around, but I do just because I think it hides him better in alt mode. I thought these came loose a little bit too. Oh yeah, you can kind of angle them back so they're not right up against the side of his body. And there's the repaint of Leader 1. Sorry, he might have been a little low in that shot. I apologize. But again, same figure we had before. And then, of course, you can attach him a couple different ways. He has a Minicon port that he has a bunch of flip-out pegs you can attach him to in various ways. I do wish he could plug onto the forearm, but it's a minor complaint. But he does. You can turn his head around. You can flip his feet out like that, and you can peg these cape pieces in to hold these straight. And he kind of becomes, and then flip out this peg right here. He becomes a wieldable gun that, again, this is where you want to hide the head, because otherwise it'd just be him staring straight out in gun mode, which is a little awkward. But again, you can attach him in gun mode if you want to. You can attach him up here to the shoulder. You can view this flap and have him just as an attachable weapon on the shoulder here. Just like that. But he also has a peg that allows him to be wielded as a handgun. And you just slot that into his hand. Come on now. There we go. Like that. He's got all the posability of the original. He's got the ball jointed head, ratcheting shoulders in both directions. He's got a little bit of an ab crunch there. You saw the swivels in both the upper torso and the waist there. Even these are on swivels, so you can get the arms out of the way there. He's got ratcheting shoulders, bicep swivel, dual jointed elbows, wrist swivel, posable fingers. Get this back in, put that back in his hand. He's got the double ratcheting hips, both directions, thigh swivel, ratcheting knee to about 90 degrees, and then superposable feet here, front and back, side to side, toes. And because I clearly have him here, I've got the different faces just to show that off. There's the two of them side by side. And he does include the, I have him in the back here, the alternate horns and the alternate face, which are exactly the same as these. You can see, like, this one is more of a stoic face. This one is kind of a crazy face, a crazy laughing face. These are more curved, similar to the original toy. These are more angled like the cartoon and comics. So you have those options for GALVA-TYRANNO as well. And personally, I like it. I like the original one. I like with the curved horns and the stoic face. And for Galvatron, I don't remember his characterization well in the comics. I don't remember if he kind of went crazy the way Galvatron in the original did, but I like having him be a little bit more spiky and manic in this form. So I'll probably display him like this on the shelf. So there's some differences between the two of them as well. But yeah, it's a nice rendition of the repaint that we got in Armada. He'll go on the shelf. This Megatron and the Naval Commander, the standard color Naval Commander, are on my shelf in the computer room next to the HasLab Unicron. They look cool up there with him. And then the recolored Naval Commander and this guy are gonna, like, the recolored Naval Commander is already up on the shelf at work. This guy's gonna go join him. So I have the standard colors here at home and the repaints at work in my office, and that'll be cool. But anyway, there is Fans Hobbies MB-17A GALVA-TYRANNO, Tyranno de Bergerac, whatever you want to call him. He's cool. He's a solid repaint. The mold itself is a lot of fun. I do think if I could only keep one, I would keep the original, just because that was the one I had when Armada first came out. But he's going to get some stickers. He'll get his Decepticon symbols, and then we'll take him into work, and he'll proudly display there in my office. Thanks for watching. Have a good, I don't know what day of the week this is going to go up at this point, but hope you have a good summer. If you're off on summer vacation, enjoying your summertime, regardless of whether you're out of school or not. This will probably go up while I'm doing some vacation-y things, so hope you all are having a good time, and we'll see you soon.